Where is Jaguars' Travis Hunter playing in training camp practice number 8? The Jaguars are back on the field for training camp practice number 8, so where is Travis Hunter playing today? The Jacksonville Jaguars were back on the field on Sunday for their first training camp practice since Friday night scrimmage. During that mock game, we saw Travis Hunter play both wide receiver and cornerback for the first time this summer. So coming off that performance, what side of the ball was Hunter playing on Sunday? Prior to the scrimmage, Hunter had spent 4 practices at wide receiver and 3 at cornerback. During practice number 9 on Sunday, he was back at wide receiver. While practice count-wise, Hunter has had more time at wide receiver, his snap count distribution between receiver and cornerback actually favored the defensive side of the ball prior to Sunday. According to ESPN's Michael Duraco, following the scrimmage, Hunter had played 78 snaps on offense during 11 on 11 periods and 81 on defense. On both sides of the ball, Hunter has been able to flash his ball skills and ability to operate in space. Ultimately, the Jaguars are working towards Hunter practicing on both sides of the ball regularly. In season, that is going to have to be the norm. Something to watch for over the next week is if Hunter's practice schedule changes. Prior to the scrimmage, Cohen mentioned that the mock game could impact what Hunter's schedule looks like moving forward. You guys saw it, he's pretty cool in space, isn't he? Cohen said of Hunter's performance after the scrimmage, via Jaguars on SI. I thought it was great. We got him the work we wanted to get him on offense early on and then able to get him on defense and get him enough reps. That's what we were hoping to do tonight in terms of just getting him on both sides of the ball. Quality work. I know he doesn't get much because the 1D line was getting a good rush, so it was a little hard to see. But I thought when he had the ball in his hands and he operated at a high level. The night air in Jacksonville shimmered with anticipation as the Jaguars stepped onto the field for day 8 of training camp, their first full-blown scrimmage under the stadium lights. With Everbank Stadium packed to capacity, 11,000 fans, the energy crackled through every yard line. This was practice number 8, and all eyes were on the Jaguars' rare two-way rookie phenom, Travis Hunter. From the opening whistle, Hunter's presence was felt everywhere. He began on offense, aligning with the first-team offensive unit at wide receiver. He promptly hauled in 3 catches from Trevor Lawrence, totaling 43 yards, including a crisp 21-yard pickup that pushed the Jaguars into red zone territory. In space, he glided, dodged, and accelerated, flourishing in the open field. Wikipedia +15 ESPN.com +15 Yahoo Sports +15. Halfway through the scrimmage, the alignment shifted. Hunter transitioned to defense, joining the first-team secondary at cornerback. There, he logged significant snaps, his most with the starters all camp, though few passes were directed his way. Still, he looked comfortable and decisive, shadowing receivers and showing the feel and confidence befitting his reputation. SI. Magnifying glass tilted left scene setting. Practice number 8 in focus. Location. The scrimmage unfolded at Everbank Stadium, Jacksonville's NFL arena, under Friday night lights. A spectacle, not just a practice. Jacksonville Jaguars SI. Format. An 81-play mock game, with starters matched up against backup units. First-team offense versus second-team defense, and vice versa. Hunter's role, a fully employed two-way player, starting on offense, then flipping to cornerback for the second half. YouTube +15 ESPN.com +15 YouTube +15. Artist palette, a creative portrait. The opening drive. Hunter bursts off the line, his routes crisp, eyes locked in rhythm with Trevor Lawrence. The crowd roars when he makes initial separation. His first catch, a quick curl for 10 yards. His second, a dark cross in the slot, weaving across field lines for 12 more. The third, effortless in the middle, sends the crowd on its feet. He stands near midfield, anticipation growing as the offense creeps forward. The flip. At the scripted midpoint, Hunter pads off his gloves and steps into the huddle with the defense. Suddenly, his world flips. He's no longer trying to get open, he's trying to stay locked on the opposition's best. Positioned on the boundary, he shrinks routes with precise footwork, eyes tracking quarterbacks, hips ready to mirror the release. The defense half. Despite limited throws his direction, Hunter's presence is undeniable. He shadows starting receivers effectively, eyes sharp. No passes challenged him directly, but his readiness, head stuffed, stance balanced, communicates trust from coaches. It's clear he's earned snaps alongside the first-team backfield. Hispin.com. The atmosphere. Everbank Stadium, typically reserved for season finales, pulses under the floodlights. Coaches pace the sideline, calls booming. Fans cheer after explosive plays. As Hunter exits, he glances skyward toward the towering screens. For him, this practice wasn't merely a drill, it was a prologue, a declaration that his two-way college legacy might continue in JAX. Gear. Why this matters. Radical rarity. It's extremely uncommon for NFL rookies, even elite ones, to play both sides in the same scrimmage. Hunter's ability to do so shows the Jaguars' confidence in him and their belief in his stamina and discipline. Talksport. Camp evolution. Over prior practices, Hunter rotated between offense-only and defense-only sessions. By day 8, the team's plan, to finally flip him mid-practice, took shape, fulfilling head coach Liam Cohen's stated vision to balance his development on both sides of the ball. YouTube +6 The Sun +6 Reuters.com +6. Checkered flag final frame. On practice number 8, Travis Hunter didn't just play at Everbank Stadium, he owned both sides. He opened the session fielding offensive reps with the starters, then slid into the cornerback role for the second half. It was a bold visual, a player flipping roles mid-game, commanding offense and defense under the same lights. Hunter's performance that evening wasn't just about catches or coverage, it was about manifesting a vision, a two-way star continuing his two-way dominance into the NFL era. If Camp Day 8 is anything to judge by, Jacksonville is already witnessing something extraordinary unfold. Let me know if you'd like a poetic perspective, deeper breakdown of his route running versus coverage style, or a shorter micro-story version.